I am currently 25 years old and I have never had a girlfriend.
But I intend to change that because my biggest goal in life
Is to become the best dad in the world.
That's why I started this series, Dad Maxing, a series of weekly vlogs where I record and share everything that I do till I achieve my goal of becoming a father.
So on Monday, basically what we did was go as a family to a museum in Japan. It was a geology museum. And other than that, what I was doing most of the time was playing Pokemon Black and White 2. This is the team that I built up, and I eventually managed to clear the whole game while being in vacations in Japan. And on Tuesday, May 5th, what we did was while we were going back home, we drove through a park in Japan, which is called the Ninja Park, which kids usually go to. And they dress up as ninjas and they do like some athletic courses and they have some fun in this park. And this is me miserably failing to one specific athletic course that I tried to do because I fell into the water. Then, after that, we went to an onsen, and for dinner, I had ramen. I came back from the trip with my uncle and my aunt to their hometown in Niigata, and that was one of the worst trips of my whole entire life. We were in the car probably for like more than 24 hours in total because my uncle loves driving. I got sick during the trip and I had high fever for 2 nights and it was really, really bad. And I'm still sick right now. Today I woke up and I immediately started doing stuff. And basically what I was doing was organizing all of the things that I'm going to take to my trip to Vietnam and Thailand. And I also, of course, went to buy some of the stuff that I needed, like toiletries and stuff, like soap and a good toothbrush and stuff like that. And that's what I was doing all day, just getting ready for my trip because I'm leaving next Wednesday. And now I'm going to start editing a video because I need to be up to date on the vlogs before I arrive to Vietnam. So I didn't end up editing all evening. What I was doing was just chilling, watching YouTube, putting everything that I had in the floor or inside my bag. And I was also cleaning up this beauty right here, which is a 1950 film camera that I got from my grandpa, who is now passed away. And I'm gonna fucking use this and I'm gonna enjoy taking pictures with this so much. This is the first time I'm gonna be using a film camera, and it's really, really cool to be using one that is from the 1950s. It looks so cool. I'm excited to use this camera on the trip. Though I do have to say it is pretty urgent that I edit the vlogs and I get the vlogs up to date before I leave, because I don't want to be stressing during the trip about if I am up to date with the vlogs or not. So I think tomorrow morning, if I manage to wake up early, that's what I'm going to be doing in the morning, just editing for most of the days before I leave this country. Good morning. Today is May 7th, and as soon as I woke up, I started editing a video because, as I said in a previous vlog, I need to get up to date on the vlogs before I go to Vietnam. Apart from the fact that I have to create a newsletter before I go to Vietnam, and also I have to make short form content before I go to Vietnam. So my schedule is really, really packed. I think I'm going to be skipping all the workouts this week just to fucking edit and work on this YouTube project of mine. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing all morning. Then I'm going to have some food and go to work. So after having dinner, I started watching the anime of Nippon Sangoku, which is the anime about Japan and like a post World War III apocalypse. And oh my god, is it amazing. It is
by far one of the best animes I have watched in a very, very, very long time. Very long time. Good morning. So I woke up super late because yesterday I went to bed at 1:30 a.m. after watching Nippon Sangoku for like 2 hours straight, all the episodes that have been released up till now. But I think I have 30 minutes to edit before I go to work, so that's what I'm gonna do. So after working, I went to have dinner with a friend of my mom and I met his husband. And I had a really good and interesting conversation with his husband. And his husband is a manager at a bakery where they make on a high season over 2 million breads per day. And him being a high level manager, he makes $1 million per year, so he's an actual millionaire. He has work weeks that are 80 hours, but he is an actual millionaire. And I was able to get a few pieces of advice from him, so I'm actually very grateful for that. And also after that, coming back home from the dinner, I was reading the end of Thriller Bark, meaning I read the backstory of Brooke, and I cried, of course. And I also read one of my favorite scenes in the anime of One Piece, which is Zoro sacrificing himself for Luffy against Kuma. And I have to say the scene is way better in the anime than in the manga. And now I'm going to bed at 1 a.m. and tomorrow I have to wake up at 6:30 a.m. to go to work. So that's 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Good night.
Saturday, February 9th. I woke up really early in the morning at 6:30 a.m. for my last long 11-hour shift. After I finished, I came back home very late.
God, today was a horribly long day. It was an 11-hour shift running on 4 hours of sleep and a fuck ton of caffeine for my. And I just came back home 1 hour ago and I had dinner and I brushed my teeth and I took a bath. And now I'm gonna go to bed. I forgot to record absolutely everything because I am so fucking tired. And I'm gonna go to bed now at 9 p.m. Tomorrow I have a lot of things to do, so good night. Today is May 10th and I woke up and apart from a few distractions that I've been I've been editing all day. Right now it's 4 p.m. and I plan on continue editing all day because it is really important that I get up to date on the vlogs before I arrive to Vietnam this Wednesday. And I don't know if I mentioned this, maybe it's the third time that I'm saying it, I'm not sure, but I also want to make short form content regularly in Vietnam. And also I want to have a newsletter. So those are all important things that I have to do. And I haven't worked out in like 10 fucking days. But right now the priority is working, YouTube, and content. So I'm focusing on that. And once I'm up to date, I will work out in Vietnam.